today was a very sad day for me. There were a couple of reasons. The first reason is that I actually lost a chess game with one of my friends who is much lower rated than me. And I lost it, and I won the next game, but I got a really bad position, and then I pulled through. Right, so it means that my abilities are slipping up. I'm slipping up as a chess person. I'm not doing my tactics. Maybe I need to really learn about in-game techniques and opening theories. I don't know. I don't know what I need to do, but I am slipping. I am slipping. So that is a very bad thing to be. So let's start. Let's start another game, and I want to see today how it goes. And yeah, I'm really sad about this. I played over the board chess, and it did not go as I planned, and I lost to him a day before. Like I lost to him the day before. That is way worse. That is way worse. Okay, so I'll go knight f3 obviously to block the check from the queen. Okay, so if he wants to take, that's on him. That's on him. Alright. Okay. So bishop c4, pretty standard stuff. I don't really know that much theory, but I'm guessing that I can't castle anymore, right? Okay. So yes, he brought out his bishop, where this move c3 and d4 is going to be really strong. Or maybe not, maybe not. I need to think about this. He did not. Okay, so he did take my. Okay, now I can immediately go d4. Let's think. Yeah, no, let's not go e4 right away. Because if I go e4, then he takes on e4 with his bishop or his knight, and I'll have to take back, and then this check becomes nasty. The reason it becomes nasty is even though I have f1, I don't want to allow himself that. I want to go for quick development, which obviously means that I need to castle. Okay, so yes, it might be c3 and d4 might be a very big slow move, but I am going to go for it. As I was saying, I lost yesterday to him as well, and it's like he understands what I'm doing, right? That's something like that. It's something like that. So yeah, I need to be much more. I need to be a bigger person, better person, I guess. Okay, I can immediately go e5, which brings him here. Something I do not want to allow. But yeah, I will allow this knight capture simply because I get a lead in development. I'm not going to worry about this pawn. If he takes my knight, I am going to pin him. I'm going to pin him. And okay, so this is time for me to pin him. Okay, I'm not letting him like play. Okay, that might have been a bad idea. If I go to d5, if I go to d4 or d3 or d5, he's just going to move his knight. That's not a good position for me. Okay, let's go e5. Let's go e1. Yeah. What I'm trying to set up here is that I'm trying to set up a battery of my rook and my queen, so that I can at least win a piece. I do not want this knight to move. If he now moves anywhere, we are going to checkmate him. Or maybe not. It's not a checkmate, actually. He can actually move his knight. Okay. He can. He actually can move his knight. But still, I will get a huge attack initiative. The best move would have been, in this position, to actually pin this knight with a rook. The reason the rook would be a better thing to do is because the queen actually cannot protect, right? If the queen moves, if the knight moves, the rook will have to go, right? So okay, so I can take. Obviously, I can take. That's one option. But I need to somehow pressurize, keep the pressure valve on. I need to keep the pressure valve on. How can I do that? Okay, alright. Or maybe I can just drop my bishop back. That's one idea as well. If I drop my bishop back, he will probably take on here. Okay, let's drop my bishop back. Let's take the sting out of this move. Is there any tactics? No, I'm not missing any tactics. Now, one consolation I have for this bad move is that, yes, he feels a little cramped, right? If he gets checked, it's going to be, okay, okay. So, alright, so he protects his queen two different ways. That's something. Okay. I can just take this, I can just take this. Alright, let's take this. Let's take this pawn. And if I don't see any tactics, I don't think I'm missing any tactics. He can also castle here, which might be a bad idea. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe it won't be a bad idea because this queen is actually protected, right? Protected by two knights. So, yeah, okay. So he does castle. Okay, let's think. Now, take, whatever. Take. Hmm. I can develop my knight calmly. Okay, let's see what my opponent does. I am waiting for him to slip up. I really had my chance. He's just a clean pawn up now. I do not want to go to an endgame. Okay, alright. Now, what I can do is I can simply shut this thing up. Okay, no, that would be a bad thing to do. Because this pin is actually pinned. This pawn is actually pinned. Let's take. I'm not sure what I'm doing. But let's take first. And then I can take this rook, obviously. I can take this rook. I am seeing some tactics. He might slip up, I don't know. I can take his rook. He will take back with a knight. Problem is, I do not like trading materials, right? I am already a pawn down. He will take back with his knight. I can bring my other knight. Okay, you know what? Let's trade. Let's trade. The reason I'm trading is very simple. Uh, he has to take with one of his knights, right? Okay. So now, let's bring one of my other rooks in to pressurize this knight, and this knight cannot move. Now, if I can actually attack this knight with one of my pawns. Okay. See, that's the mistake I was talking about. Now he has to move. Now he has to move somewhere. Yes. Now he has to move, and I win one of his knights. Knights are really bad at protecting each other. I mean, it can protect themselves, but if they're attacked by pawn, it's really hard for a knight to move. It's really hard. Okay, so now I'm just winning a piece. That's okay. That's okay. That's where he made the mistake. He, as I said, he was really cramped, and because he wanted to get his bishop out, he made the mistake. He made the slip up. So I don't think I am missing any tactics here. Everything is protected. Even if he tries to sacrifice one of his knights, I can just take this back with basically anything. With a pawn or my knight, I can take down, I guess. And then I will have an open file after this whole thing. I will have an open file, and the only problem I will have is that my king is very weak, right? Because I pushed my pawn on g4. Also, I do not have an f pawn. Right, okay. That just feels like that is just simply a pawn down endgame for him. Okay. Alright. Now it looks like a fucking blunder because it just looks like it's checkmate. Yeah, it's checkmate. There is nothing you can do to stop it, right? Okay, checkmate. Okay, that was that was a nice game. I actually did not notice that he had background problems. Yeah. His idea was okay. Let's show you his idea. Let me show you his idea. So his idea was okay. I can take this pawn, or I can take this knight. If I take this knight, let's say, I don't want to. Let's say he did not have any background problems. Let's say. So let's say he pushed his pawn. Okay. Now if I take this knight, he will jump back, and because my pawn is pinned, right? He can now take back his pawn, this pawn, and then take back, and then take back with the knight. He can win a pawn. That was a very convoluted idea, but he basically dropped a checkmate. So I guess that's what you do, right? You try to save a knight, and then you get checkmated. Let's see what my engine tells me. Okay. Again, I made a mistake early in the game. That was not my intention. That was an inaccuracy. Why that was an inaccuracy? Because the engine tells you to take the knight and then take. Okay, that would be a blunder. That would be a blunder because now you're just uh, creating problems. Okay, so what's the best move? This is such an intuitive move, right? That's why King's Gambit is such a crazy thing to play because the things that engine suggests, the position engines refer black or white as better is such a crazy position. You have to somehow find the only move. For example, in this case, the better move here is to the take the pawn, right? Now, if it takes back the knight, I cannot take back the knight. That would be a mistake. Maybe I have to fork. Yeah, maybe that's the move. But th- this is such an intuitive move, taking back the knight, right? But that would be a blunder. So it's such a crazy game. Anyway, that was a mistake. The ideal idea was to push, maybe, yeah. Maybe then win back the pawn. Yeah, okay. I guess I can see why that would be a great idea because well I jumped my pawn. Okay, let's see if what my okay, that is a mistake. I actually thought that pinning the knight with the rook would be a better move. Why? Because if he tries to bring his queen, well, that would be a blunder, right? But as he said, that was a mistake. So what is the mistake? Let's say I take back, okay? That's a blunder. That's a blunder. Why is that? Okay, okay. And why is this not a blunder? That was a blunder, okay. Okay, okay, yeah. Again, with the same idea, you have to push your d pawn. Black has to push his pawn to d5, protecting the knight, and make sure there is no shenanigans. But he tried to protect with a queen. So I think I missed the move, and my opponent missed the move as well. Alright, alright. So then we jumped around a bit. That was a blunder. That was a blunder. And then I did not capitalize on that blunder. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. I had such a crazy move. I had such a good move. It's so easy to see this. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh man. I missed the square I missed the pin of the queen and the king. Oh my goodness, that was bad, right? That was a very bad choice for me. Okay, I could have won the queen. I could have checkmated him right away. Like again, this is a blunder. Why is this a blunder? His engine is telling him to sacrifice his rook. Why? Let's say he moves somewhere around here. What's the move? Oh, he drops his knight. Oh my goodness, he drops his fucking knight. So I could have did a discovered attack on the queen and the knight. Okay, okay, let's say yeah. Okay, because he moved his rook. Let's say I move here, and he tries to protect his knight, and that's literally checkmate. So he cannot protect himself from checkmate. So okay, alright, alright. Okay, so I had a really good position. There was a lot of ways he could have gone wrong, and I did not capitalize on my mistakes. Okay, all right. Okay. So that was a messy game. That was a very messy game. I did not play it properly. My opponent made even more mistakes. It had a 63% accuracy, really. Wow. Yeah, that was a shitty game. I am lucky that I won that. I guess I pressurized my opponent with hourly